everybody. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. I didn't like really I didn't make I didn't make a Christmas background on the regular chatting screen, so oh my gosh, thank you for the 5 gifted. What the heck? Wait, what the heck? Wait, why is there a hype train? I was setting up something on my model. Wait, what the heck? Wait, thank you for the resub, Chobin, at 24 months. At tier 1. 31 months. Months. Oh god. Oh god. Greetings from Easter. Oh, 24 months. Wait, whole years. Oh god, thank you, GM. Oh god, thank you for the gift sub to Ruby. Wait, thank you for 5 gifted. Thank you for the gifted to Rubber Ducky. What the heck? I was setting up for the holiday spirit. What the heck? Hey guys. Hello, my fellow Pegasister. I'm not like you guys. I was a target demographic when I was a Pegasister, okay? It's party time. I know. Wait, what? Thank you. Thank you for the gifted to Wade. Oh my gosh, I see them a lot. Another chat. Oh god. Wait, what did you guys all say? Oh god. Oh god. Worms. I haven't even had a sip of alcohol yet. I mean, years? Oh, yeah. Wait, Worm stream, yeah. It's the heathen. Oh shit! Suddenly gift subs. Ah! It's a drinking stream. That's how you know it's a drinking stream, cause I purposefully swore. Premise! It's party time in here. It's party time. Let's get it, drinking Niwa. Thank you. I think my 2-year resub started the hype train, and I feel like continuing it. Thank you for the holiday spirit. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Twitch. Hi, everybody. Sorry, Twitch is like being crazy right now. It's naneniwa. Evening, hi, Moose. The ads are starting soon for Twitch. Wait, why are they starting soon? Shouldn't they have already gone? That's what the starting soon screen for 10 years is about. Wait, they've been snoozed 5 times. Is it cause there's a hype train and I didn't know? Oh, the pre-roll ads didn't go yet. Hello. Hi, Zachary. Hello, everybody. I just started drinking. I got rose. Rose. Rare Nightcrawler shoe. You're right. The branding chat. The branding. Drinking streams. Let's go, Nightcrawlers. There we go. I might end up playing a roguelike drunk if the stream takes us there. I don't know what tomorrow's stream will look like. Don't ask me. Do not ask me. I tweeted out, no more online discourse, kitten. We're going to drink and play video games tonight, so that's what we're doing. Yo, Nightcrawler is excellent branding. Yeah, someone said at the evening streams. What are you drinking? I'm drinking, some Italian rosé. And then I have a wine called, Bitch Bubbly, because... you know, when you are overconfident, you know, you can say, I'm that, right? Always been that. Will forever be that. And I also, I made myself an advent calendar. I'm sorry for... If you're new to my channel, all of our streams are PG-13. For the most part, 98% of the time. These are my 2 bottles I am smashing against the table. Except for when we do a drinking stream. And that's where you can expect, I will say a swear word. Does the calendar have chocolate in it? Womp. It does not have macaroni in a pot, I can tell you that much. Yeah. I DIY'd advent calendars. Am I allowed to say you guys are usually allowed to type swears. I always censor them. I've had people say like hell, and sometimes I'll say heck instead. Whoa! I got a new random emote. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the hype train. You've come to the stream to practice not swearing? Oh, yeah. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Oh, my Advent calendar. I put plant-based Reese's peanut butter cups in it. I have 2. They're vegan. Vegan. I know. That friend that's that's too environmental. That friend that's too environmental. That's me. One of my friends was like, I try not to like overbuy stuff. I try to get as much like local stuff, cause then I feel like I'm living a JRPG lifestyle. Okay, Lurk, thank you for the lurk. I want stuff made by local people and artisans and things, and you know I want to buy things at the store. I'm tired of online shopping. You know, I want to touch grass when I go to get plates. You know what I mean? A frugal JRPG item purchase. Yeah. So, where was I going with this rant? Gotta get to retirement with 99 potions. Where was I going with this rant about? Is it the calendar? Why did we start talking about online shopping again? Oh! One of my friends was like, do you have Amazon Prime? And I was like, that's not very JRPG. That's not very adventurous of me. Ooh, I got some wings. I got these Rainbow Dash wings. You legend? I don't have Amazon Prime. I want to go out and find the item like I'm on a fetch quest. Look, the people are trying to get me to stop fetch questing. I did get kind of sick this weekend. It wasn't that bad. I had a bunch of stuff I had to do, and I was like, ugh. And, I basically, I did order groceries for pickup, but you have to, like, drive to pick it up, and it's not like, you know, you still leave the house. You know, you park, and they load the car, and then, you know. I need more. You do the same, except it's been, like, -12 Cs this week. Yeah, see, where I am, it's, like, it rained last night, I think, or something. It's been, like, just, like, dreary, which is, like, my favorite kind of weather. I thrive in the dreary weather. When the sun's out, Did someone snooze all of the ads? Mods, did you guys snooze the ads 3 times in a row? You know they have to eventually run, right? Like, Twitch, it's either we run them on an hourly schedule, or they get put in whenever I don't know, so I can't accommodate you guys for the ads. Like, that's, like, the initial ad got not played. I'll just run it now. We'll just run it now so we don't have to think about it. I don't know who snoozed the ads like 3 times in a row. Look, they just gotta run. You're gonna go now? Bye. Have a good day! Thanks for stopping by! Merry Christmas! I'm like in the holiday spirit. Okay. I thought I had a bunch of work to do, and then it turns out I don't because the holiday season is here. Oh my gosh, this rosé is vegan. That's crazy. Is this one vegan? I don't actually know. That's crazy. I mean, that makes sense. It's alcohol. But I guess, like, sometimes stuff won't be vegan. We have to ban Santa Claus. I would hope the wine is vegan. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, sometimes the preservatives they use and stuff, sometimes it just be, you're like, Sometimes they use animal product for the randomest things and you're like, huh? Santa's gonna give us all epic gifts. Do you think so? I don't know. Santa's been struggling this year, guys. I didn't want to say anything, but if you could be nice to Santa this year, I think he's been struggling. I do like my little Christmas outfit. I think it's really cute. We've been doing so much JRPGs. I feel like I did a just chatting stream this morning, and then I was like, I want lunch, and then I was like, yeah, your outfit rocks. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just a couple of PNGs I wove into my model. They're free use assets. Anyone can steal my drip. I think you just have to go to like booth.com, booth.pm. Your outfit's really cute. Thank you. I bought this winter background last year. Coffee mug. A couple years ago. I have a folder just called Winter, and I just put all my Christmas assets I get in there. There's a new winter background I really want to get. It's like $5. I don't know. I don't know if I should do it, girl. I like this one's perfectly fine. Yeah. I'm just really excited. I never stream in the evenings. You look good in a tartan shawl. I hope you guys are doing well. Have you guys been working a lot? Has it been busy? Has it been too much? I don't know. I don't know what it's like for you guys out there. But I hope it's good. I hope everything's good for everybody. This is so cozy. Dang, stream look real cozy today. I'm always playing games, so I'm never like zoomed in. You bought tons of Christmas gifts? Too much work, but a good too much? Ooh, okay. Understandable. I have, what do I have? I have to get I still have to get 2 gift cards. I just haven't, okay, I need to get 2 Whataburger gift cards. I've been meaning to do this, and I just haven't gone to Whataburger. I'm like, I've been putting it off. Still have goofy red tape issues at work? Oh, yeah, that happens. Hi! Nan? Is that how you say it? I don't know how to say your name. You got like 3 different words in your name. I just take like the first 3 letters. I'm like, yeah. Welcome in. We're drinking. I've barely been drinking. I sound way too regular. Whataburger gift cards. Poggers. Poggers. Sorry. That's such a like old word at this point. I'm like, poggers. When you go into the work meeting and you go, oh my gosh, PogChamp. Okay, at my previous job, I would use Twitch lingo with the people who knew Twitch lingo at work because I knew it either irritated them or it was just really funny. I'd be like, did you ask for this? Oh, that's PogChamp. Let's get this bread, gamers. and then we'd have like the serious corporate people in the meetings, and I'd be like, oh, that's great, guys. Good news. Yep. Let's get out there. Great work, team. Let's go. But then when it was me and the coworkers that played video games, I'd be like, poggers, guys. Let's get this bread. Gamers, 6767. You know, imagine saying internet memes in the meeting couldn't be me. Yeah, couldn't be me. It was crazy. I have like older coworkers, so they're not like on the same like wavelength of like gaming, right? And I remember Baldur's Gate came out, and I was like, y'all playing Baldur's Gate? And everybody in the lunch table was like, yeah, Baldur's Gate. the older pool of like married coworkers, people, they love talking about Bald Gate. I was like, oh, there's like No Man's Sky. They're like, oh yeah. They're like, oh, there's what's the factory game everyone plays? Satisfactory? I was like, oh my gosh. They're like, oh. 8675309? Wait. What does that mean? Could you imagine if you had a one-on-one with someone and you just use Twitch language? How crazy would that be? Oh, I definitely have had that happen. From a song, no worries. 8675309 is a magic spell to identify boomers. Huh? Is this like Boomer 67? What's going on? Wait. Baby? I'm not baby. I can drink alcohol. I can turn up in the club. Somebody call 911. Ah! Jenny's number? Who's Jenny? Like from Blackpink? Is Jenny in Blackpink? Who's the K-pop artist named Jenny? Hey guys, oh, what group? What are you drinking today? You have peach soju? You're turning up? It's a weekday. Miss Medvedev would like to know, what are you having tonight? I am drinking Italian rosé. And be careful, this next one will have an expletive in it. And I am drinking, because it's a drinking stream, we're gonna do a little swearing chat. I'm having bitch bubbly. That's literally what it's called. I haven't tried this one yet. Let me try the bubbly. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's yummy. You guys all have soju? I drank all my soju, so I only have wine. I went to the market, and, you know, they don't have hard alcohol, so, and soju counts as that, so I just got wine. You're off from work tomorrow, Save No Limits? Yeah. Miss Medvedev is jealous? Well, send the missus my regards. I wish I could share my drink. I would pour you a taster glass into one of my chalices. If you guys don't know, I have a few chalices. I should have used a chalice. I'm drinking straight from the bottle because I got miniature bottles. Because I don't have self-control. Well, I do have self-control. It's just like if I open a bottle, I always drink the whole bottle. You know what I mean? Like, I just keep going till the bottle's empty. And I like to have, like, my limit. 2 miniature bottles. This one is 200 milliliters. And then this one is probably, like, 200 milliliters. But I did pour some. I did pour a little glass for roommate Chan because honestly, the girlies just share drinks in this house, okay? You know? Hello, hi, Light! Somebody call 911. I thought about doing karaoke, but I was kind of like, I don't want the stream to be yeeted into the void. She's overhearing from the computer. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Thank you for the watch streak. Sheesh! Even when I'm streaming late at night, you got the watch streak going? That's crazy. Thank you for checking in. Welcome in, gamers. The yeeting karaoke. Maybe I'll start up a second stream after this and we'll do a karaoke room. The demonetized. You live by yourself? I just have a stash of alcohol for when I'm off the next day or really stressful days. I feel that. I have a variety of alcohol. It's just that the alcohol is... It's not alcohol I can drink quickly. It's like sipping alcohol. Yeah, I have sipping. That's the word. You want a drink? But you gotta wait till tomorrow. Oh, You also gotta put up the leftovers. Put up the leftovers then. What are you doing? Ya baka? Ya baka? Guys, I cleaned my washer today. I need to clean the other half of it tomorrow. You're playing Mimesis? Mimesis? What is... How do you say? I can't pronounce... Someone type that phonetically. Someone type that phonetically right now. Guys, you know you have to type words phonetically for me. I never learned how to read. I can read in my head, but I can't, like, pronounce the words correctly. Like, I can read the word... Mimesis? I have trouble pronouncing words. It's very embarrassing. I'm... Phonetically, especially during drinking streams. Hello, hello! Yeah. It's like Lethal Company? That's crazy. Thank you for the nothing redeem. English is hard on pronunciation. But here's the thing. English is my only language. But I will say, I share this often. When I was really young, I couldn't read. I couldn't read. I, like, just couldn't read. You have a lot of dewdrops just waiting for the metal pipes to come back. So, because I play a lot of story games, I really don't do the whole just chatting, Twitch constantly spam redeem stream anymore. Just because I like playing story games, and I really don't like it being interrupted, and having to toggle it between chatting and not chatting. It just kind of gets old. It just... yeah, I couldn't read when I was a baby, too. No, I've been, like when most people started reading, I, like, couldn't read. I just, like, couldn't read. It was as And then, all the books they were trying to get me to read were, like, so boring. and then, as soon as I, like, kind of started to read, I just went straight into reading... I went straight into reading, like, big fantasy books. I was like, yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, so the reason I couldn't read was because I think I might be dyslexic, but I can't tell. And because all the books they tried to make me read, like, Goosebumps, which was too scary. And then they tried to make me read, like... And then they tried to make me read, like, the Treehouse books. They had a big stack of the Treehouse books. They looked old. They were all dusty and, like, crusty and musty. And I was like, I don't really know how to read. I really don't want to read these books. And it was, like, some annoying kids or something. I was like, nah, I'm good. But then as soon as they were like, hey, do you want to read this? And it's a book about a dragon. I was like, heck yeah, I want to read that. Sure. I think I read a book called, like, The Last Unicorn. That was lit. I really I liked that one. I was like, there's a unicorn in this book? Sheesh, I'll learn how to read really quickly. I kind of think about that. I kind of think about, like, I don't remember, like, trying to read. And then, like, I would... As soon as, like, they brought out the fantasy genre, I was like, let's get to reading. I don't want to read about a girl... They tried to give me some book about some girl going to school. I was like, I don't want to read about a girl going to school. I want to read about a girl, like, I don't know, doing magic, or, like, you know, flying on a rainbow pony into space. Did you read? I don't know what that is. You speak Turkish and English? That's cool. The only limits now is which alcohol I want to have on Christmas Eve. Ooh. Wait, you guys have to make the Martha Stewart drink. I kind of want to make it. I'm kind of tempted to make the Martha Stewart drink this holiday season. What is it again? It's like she makes some like boozy like thing and she's like, remember, just one cup. Just one glass. And it's like eggnog and like heavy cream. She like separates the eggs and like whips them and she pours like an entire bottle into it. In a special reading class, and one of the books they had was about the Titanic. That was how my Titanic face started. Wait, your name is Titanic! Do do do, loo boo loo doo, a Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. If you used to learn how to read, it was boring. School even said I had to go to a psychiatrist to see if I had some problems. The guy said the school was the one with the problem. Wait, that's really funny. Yeah. The crazy thing is, though, I went from, like, not being good at reading to being, like, a cracked reader. Like, I would just read fantasy books like no one's business. I was like, forget this normal world. I will escape into the world of fantasy. Now look at me. Now I'm literally... I'm literally like an elf, comp sci elf. Like, what is going on? Yeah, you can read now. I would hope so. Now you're an elf. Yeah, that's true. I always knew I was an elf. At a very young age, I always knew. The world of Final Fantasy? Probably. Wait, someone said they were gonna resub. Is anyone playing the new 14 patch and stuff? Real Chuny to the bone? My eye, it's activating. I don't have a toggle for my eye on this model. Dang it! I need like an eye activation toggle. That would go hard. I used to. Hi, Jonathan. The cat was made during your Titanic phase, right around April 2013. It was right around the sinking's 101 first anniversary. Wait, how long ago did the Titanic sink? You're still in ARR? Do 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 do. The Titanic reference has never fit better than hearing someone stuck in A Realm Reborn. Nope, but I will resub soon to keep my house. But I thought you were a seagull in disguise. April 14th, 1912? Ooh. Maybe she's a seagull from... No, I'm an alchemist, so I just kind of turned myself into... I turned myself into whatever I want via potion drinking. Duh, I just had a seagull one. Do-do-do. I also have hot Cheetos fries. I get a snack pack, a hot chip, so that way when I'm feeling, like, extra bad, it's really nice. I did, like... Before stream, I did like my whole like skincare, hair care routine. And I feel really good. And I was like, what if I ate my advent calendar chocolate, I drank some drinks, I put my Christmas attire on. Typical bisexual elf girls only eat hot chip and lie? How dare you? First of all, I haven't lied yet. Second of all, you smell really good, Ruby. Okay, now I've lied because Ruby is a stinky cat. A stinky kitty cat. How are you doing tonight? Woo! I'm doing good. Hey, what the heck? Look. You said I lied, so I had to make up a lie. See, there we go. Yet being the key word. Funnily enough, that Titanic phase was also how you discovered roadblocks? Wait. We need to deep dive this. How do you go from Titanics to Roadblocks pipeline? I am very curious, Titanic. I have my house of 14. My character is so beautiful. Let me show you my 14 character. She's so beautiful. She's the most beautiful character in the world. Look at her. She's going, ah, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Peasants. She's so cute. Look at her. Hair done, nails done, everything done. My character's blind, by the way. Don't ask why my character's blind. Look, the Chuny lore for my 14 character is a little unhinged, okay? And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about my white mage and why she's blind, okay? She just is. My character used to have blue eyes. And then she also had thinner lips. Then I changed her to a cat girl because I wanted to canonically be as tall as my in-game husbando. There's a character in Shadowbringers, and he's like the most vanilla character in the game, and that's my husband, cause it just is, okay? They don't really write good women characters in 14, okay? And yeah, so I wanted to be immersion height. Thancred is not Thancred. I said the character is only in Shadowbringers. The character is only in Shadowbringers, and it's a spoiler character, so I cannot reveal to you who the character is. It is literally spoilers, but it's a fictional character, of course. And then this is like, you can check out my staff. This is at my house. I took these screenshots from the rooftop of my home. But look how cool she is. Look at her staff. I put her in this ruby red armor. Oof. Oof. She's so cute. Look at her. And then I got this water view. Ooh. I'm surrounded by waterfalls because I have a house in Lavender Beds on Balmung. I know what you're thinking. Niwa, you're on Balmung? Okay, so I didn't have enough money for a medium, so I ended up getting a small. Small me is saying the most realistic online Titanic game? Oh, Roblox. Yeah, I could see Roblox Titanic being the most accurate. So basically, when I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, I was like on a random server. And then I was like, oh, what server are all my friends on? And my friends, they were like really cracked at 14. They're actually playing like right now. Like my roommate and like the whole static and stuff, they're all playing the new patch and stuff. They're like hardcore. Well, actually they're casual. They're casual hardcore. And they've cleared like every ultimate fight in Savage and stuff. And so I was like, oh, that's pretty normal for the server, I guess. My friends are on Balmung. My friends are on the biggest ERP server in the game. It is like the most known ERP server in the game. If you don't know what that is, Google it with parental advisory warning. Okay, they are on the biggest ARP role-playing server. And I didn't realize that, so I just like kind of joined. I was like, haha. And they were like, oh, you're on Balmung? I'm like, yeah. And like all my friends in my guild, they've all like basically they've cleared like every ultimate and Savage. Like, that's not normal. And I was like, what do you mean that's not normal for Balmung? Isn't it like the gaming server? Like, they're all gamers. And I went to them and I was like, you guys, what kind of server are we on? And they're like, oh, well, like, we've been playing since like 1.0, so like they were like, well, back then it used to not be, but then like, you know, it just kind of happened. And so I was like, oh. I'm on that kind of server. But yeah, it's pretty chill. Ooh, you have a house on 100 beds too. Taste. At least you have a house. That's what matters. Your first house was a small and goblin. Yeah, I remember when they added 3 extra wards in 14. That's when I got my house. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, gamer. Sorry, I could have held that longer and I didn't want to. I didn't want to make... Hi there. How am I? I'm good. I'm turning up tonight. We're turning up for what? Turning up on stream. Merry Christmas, me. That is... yeah. He once made a belt out of watches. It was a waste of time. How's my evening going? Calamari, my evening's going amazing. I hope yours is good. Oh boy, a Nightcrawler. Nane Stream Festival! Grimace. Did you have to enter a lottery for your house? No. It was when they dropped... It was when they dropped 3 extra wards, and you had to run up, claim it, buy it, and it was yours. So I stayed up like this all night, and I was like, I'm going. I was like... It was like... I was like logging in, And I didn't have enough to get a medium at the time. And now I do, and I'm like, ah! But I got a small, and I was like, it's fine. I have a small lavender beds. It's at my dream plot. It's like 2 waterfalls face my plot. And then there's like a really nice medium or large house behind me. And I just kind of look at it. It's very well decorated. House tour win. I have a house tour in one of my VODs, and my house was good. I redecorated my top floor for a friend for a content thing, and I never used the top floor. And then one of my friends DJ'd downstairs in my house for a 14 thing. And then I didn't fully fix it yet, so work in progress. Maybe I'll work on that for you guys. Titanic Voyage? I don't know what that is. That's like a video game? That's interesting. There's a lot of deep dives. Oh, and Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas. Oh. Then you know the true horrors of the old days. I had to camp out on Christmas Day for my current house and ended up swiping it from someone at the last second. Oh, where you click. See, I got lucky, and it was like the very last patch where they dropped 3 wards. And you could just walk up and buy it, and whoever got there first got it. It was the very last patch right before lottery happened. So, yeah. I was like, yeah, I love my house in 14. I just stand on the roof and take pictures and I log out. That's what I do once a month. I log in, I take pictures of my warrior light, and I'm like, wow, this game would be so fun to play with friends. And then I log into Marvel Rivals. I've been playing Marvel Rivals. It's very addicted. Browser-based RPG that takes place during the entire week of the maiden voyage. Oh! Through April 10th to the 18th every year. That's cool. Wait, there's like a bunch of people who just like RP. That's cool. How are you like... I haven't been able to play Rogue yet. Bro, everyone's playing her. She's always taken. There's not a good chance to learn her. I've been playing Penny Parker and Squirrel Girl. And I'm bad at all of them. And Luna Snow. Life imitates art. I bet Nane climbs onto her own roof and wishes to play video games. True. I used to. When I had a climbable roof. I remember one time, it was like the weekend, and I was like, oh, my mom had to like go to like some work thing or something. And she was like, help with the chores. And I was like, okay. So I asked my dad, my dad number 2. I was like, hey, is there anything I can do? And he was like, why don't you get the acorns off the roof, kid? And I was like, okay. And he put me on the roof, and I was sleeping the acorns, and my mom comes home and she's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm just sleeping the acorns off. I'm helping out like you said I needed to. And she was like, okay, because my mom's Latina. It's always like everyone helps clean. And so, yeah, my mom was really upset that I was on the roof sweeping the acorns down. She was like, never again. Find something else for her to help out with. I was like, oh, okay, my bad. My bad. You know, Gambit and Rogue might make me want to try Marble Rival, but the frog in Dota 2... Oh. I will not be playing Dota 2. The only person who could make me play Dota 2 is Ame Oxalotl. If you're out there listening, Ame Oxalotl, my princess, my queen, my Oxalotl princess, I will play for you. You're the only person who can get me to install Dota 2. I will not install Dota 2 for anyone else. This is a PSA. I played Dota 2 before. So, my friends were all playing League. And then I had a friend group. He was like, yeah, my friends, we have a 4-stack for Dota, but like, we never have a 5th player. And I'm like, oh, I'm willing to try it. So I tried Dota 2, right? And... and I'm playing. And all I hear is this, like, 10-year-old in the microphone go, This Viper sucks. Why are you even playing the game? What? Go back to like League of Legends or whatever. And I'm just in the mic like, listen up, Squeaker. Okay, Squeaker to Squeaker here. Excuse me, I'm learning the game. Maybe you could tell me where to go. Ping me where to go instead. Okay, kid? Okay? Don't you have homework to do? Log out, kid. I was like, look, if you're not gonna teach me how to play the game, log out, okay? If you're not gonna be a helpful teammate, go, just AFK, just DC so I can report you. I don't think I said all that, but I was just like, jeez. And then he would be like, you're bad, and I'd be like, you're bad. I was like, we are both squeakers, do not. It kind of reminds me of when I play, that was probably one of my favorite Dota 2 games. That's one of my favorite video game moments. I got flamed by a 10-year-old, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty... It's pretty funny. It was pretty funny. I was crying laughing. I was like, bro. I was like, kid, you're so funny. I was like... I know you are not talking to the mic right now. I was like, bro, this is like my third game, okay? He was like, I can tell. The kid ended up being nice at the end of the game, but it was really funny. They were like, before I started talking to the mic though, they were like, this Viper sucks, who are they? Man. Oh man. Ugh, what a good memory. What a good memory. I think that's where we should leave Dota 2. What is it that you want for Christmas? I think I asked one of my siblings for Pokemon ZA, and then I asked my mom for the Lunar JRPG game that you guys wanted me to play. Were there any characters in Dota 2 that caught your attention? Viper. Viper's the best character. Viper only. Forget every character. Viper only main. I like Viper, and I like Viper, and I like Viper. Okay? You had fun with ZA? I don't know like what half the Pokemon look like, so I feel like it'd be really fun to play it. Cause I'm like, I don't know, I haven't seen any Mega Evolutions. I've seen like the pineapple guy that's like 50 feet tall, and then I've seen the Meowth that's 50 feet tall. Turn-based JRPGs are more your vibe? Yeah. You're in for a good time in all 3 games? What 3 games? Oh, the games I asked for, yeah. Your aiming skills are whack, so other FPS games... Yeah, FPS games are like my offline game. That's like my social drinking. Getting me to play a PvP lobby game with teammates, that... you could not give me... I'm either solo queue and not talking to anybody, and I'm listening to music, and I'm locked in. I'm like... I'm vibing. I'm like... Dun, 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 dun. You know? Or I'm doing it socially. Me and my friends are in the lobby. We're going hee hee pee pee poo poo. They say some interesting stuff. We say some interesting calls that I cannot repeat on the stream. It's too explicit. It's not like anything bad. It's just too explicit. You know? You know, like when you're a healer and they're shooting at you, but they're shooting at you from the back, and so you say you're getting shots. You're getting blank shots because you're getting shot from behind the team line. You know, they say stuff like that. we say stuff like calls like that, so it gets a little the classic. You know, it's just. Blinks. You like Night Stalker, Dragon Knight, Timber Saw? What are those? Are those characters in the game? Ah, the rear bullets. You love having a drink while playing Smite? I used to like playing Valorant. I played Valorant for a bit. What do you call it? You enjoy the lore of some FPS games? Yeah, Valorant has some interesting stuff, like music-wise. I didn't play enough Dota 2 to know. I played HOTS. One of my friends really liked HOTS. He was like, Nane, can we play HOTS instead? And I'd be like, for you, baby girl, we're gonna play HOTS. I had like this friend group, and everyone, like some of the people were really mean in that friend group. But this one guy, he was like the most happy-go-lucky character, you know, of the group. And I would just be like, okay guys, we gotta get on hots for our friend. We gotta get on hots, okay? Come on guys, it's time. I would rally everyone to play hots. I did not like hots. I played Sonia, I think. She was fun. I would just that was good. Hots is like a mid game, but you know, it made my friend happy that we would all play together. And honestly, when you play with someone that's like not a negative Nancy and like cracks jokes, it's more enjoyable. I was like, look, as long as you like crack jokes and be silly, we'll play whatever PvP game you want, man. You know? Yeah, cause like some people get like not to be that guy, but that friend group, they would play League and they would get like really worked up over it. And I was like, oh, the fun and silly person in our core friend group doesn't play League. He only plays HOT. So I was like, guys, as soon as we would tell them, be like, okay, guys, it's time to get on HOTs. Yeah. Your first FPS was Overwatch? Mine was Valo. You didn't know much about the genre? Yeah. I did not know a lot either. You've enjoyed HOTs because you know most of the characters? I refuse to play with people who get salty. Look, we all have to do our best. I like to include people, even if they do get salty, because there's a balance. You know, you can balance the lobby with positive and negative people. Like, there's some people, if they're really bad, then I won't play with them. But, you know. Thank you, Chatter, for confirming that you're over 18. I mean, I don't really have a rule for it, but like for the late night drinking stream, I would like chat to not be PG-13ers. This stream is not for you guys. I probably should have started with that. I mean, I did say it's a drinking stream, but yeah. Your earliest gaming memory involves messing around with a game on your dad's laptop, bro. We have the same vibe. My dad was making MMO characters, and I named them after my mom and my aunt. And I was like, and then we're gonna make one. I named one after a pop star, I think. I don't remember which pop star, but it was like something blonde. I was like, yeah, I want a character like this. Your first FPS was Hexen? I don't know what Hexen is. I know what Modern War 2? Wait, isn't it Modern Warfare? MW2. Is that still Modern Warfare? Nane was just to be unfiltered in the evening. No, it's just because I'm drinking. Hexen was banger. Hardly know her. What's Perfect Dark? I don't know. Wait, I've heard people say I would not be able to play Perfect Dark. It's too scary. Your first FPS was Star Wars Battlefront 2? Oh, I've heard of that one. I've heard that's gas and heat. I've never played it, but my first FPS was Valorant, guys. Okay. Actually, no. My first FPS was Halo. Because someone installed Halo on the school computer. Someone installed Halo and made a LAN system on the school computers. But it was like the original Halo, and I think they were on like the 50 millionth Halo. So I was like, it looked like boomer. It looked boomer on the school computer, but like yeah, we played Capture the Flag. So we were in like programming class. Oh god. Oh god, I'm saying a lot of things about myself. So I was in programming class, and they were all playing Halo LAN. I was like, I want to join them. Me and my friend joined. Me and my bestie, he was like just really tall and gay, and so we became besties because we both this is gonna sound really nerdy. So my friend, I knew my friend was gay from the get-go, but I didn't say anything because I'm a good friend, and I was like, he'll say he's gay when he wants to, okay? Anyways, and we would talk about computers and like programming and stuff, and like nerd out over algorithms and things, okay? Look, I was very interested in the subject, and he knew more than me, okay? He was like older, like 1 year older than me. So he was like senpai, basically. My gay senpai. Me and my gay senpai go way back, okay? But yeah, we saw him playing Halo, and so he helped me get on the Halo with him. And I named myself, I think it was like the cute one. And we were playing, and then I killed someone and captured the flag. And they were like, who's the cute one? And I was like, me. I was like, who do you think it is? As there's like nobody in our class that's female. I think that was a Crunchyroll episode. Me and my gay senpai go way back. Bro, we were nerds first, gay second. That was the secondary trait, okay? And it was crazy. When he came out as gay, all these girls wanted to be his best friend. They were like, oh my gosh, do you want to go shopping? Do you want to hang out? Do you want to... And he was like, nah, you guys are all fake. I want to hang out with my token female friend, Naneniwa, because we can go eat chili cheese French fries and talk about algorithms. This is day one. Yeah, so like, okay, I can tell you guys how I found out he was gay. It's a crazy story. Since I'm not gonna like tell you who the person is. But basically, like, I was interested in drawing, and my friend was like, here, check out my art portfolio. And they had an online art portfolio under like an alias name, random profile picture. Basically, like, you know how VTubers have their alias. And on the profile was like, hey guys, super gay, I do art, teehee. And I was like, oh. Well, at least he doesn't like me. Thank goodness. I need a friend who doesn't like me. Every nerd friend I made was like, hey, I think you're cute. And I'm like, dang it! No! No! I can't have any friends around here. But yeah, so I was very thankful for this friendship. I was like, thank you, Lord, for blessing me. Getting to be a Hero X vibes? I haven't seen that yet. Cursed with cuteness? I don't know, man. In high school, being the one girl in a friend group of nerd boys was like a war zone? Yeah. I'm getting like the 100-mile stare or whatever. I'm getting like the war, the flashbacks. Although your high school classmates did yap and play Halo around me, and wanted it as my second FPS, you just didn't have the courage to ask? Dang, yeah. You know, yeah. To be fair, yeah. I'm scared of people. Yeah. Nane got the girl Pizda. There's a lot of nerd girls around me. Man, there was one girl, she was so cute. She was so cute. I should have just been like, do you like guys and girls? But instead I paired her with a guy I knew. I was like, you should date this guy, and then they dated. But she could like, you could be like, hey, this superhero, what do you know about them? And she'd be like, oh, I've only read comics 617, and she would like state the comic number and then like what happened, or she'd state like, she would just give me like random comic trivia. And it was like so cool. And then she like knew some of the comic trivia that I knew, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I love you. But like platonically I held her hands and I was like, you're the coolest person I know, okay? And she was like, you think I'm cool? And I'm like, yes. She was like, you think that me liking comics is cool? And I'm like, yes. Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? Yeah. Ugh. The vaguely homoerotic girl, best friends at high school is a universal experience. I don't know. I haven't had that experience. I wasn't allowed to like leave my house, so I wasn't allowed to like leave my house. So all my interactions are very like minimal. The only person I was allowed, the only person my mom let me hang out with was literally my gay best friend. Cause I had to dox that he was gay. But we were watching cartoons and making rainbow cupcakes, and my mom was like, okay, tell me, does this boy like you? Or is he gay? And I was like, oh, he's gay, don't worry about it. She's like, yeah, okay, because you were making rainbow cupcakes, and either he really likes you or he's one of the girls. And I was like, that's crazy. But then my mom was like, okay, you can hang out now. Oh, you're going to get chili cheese fries with that friend and others? You can go if they're driving. Okay. I was like, thanks, Mom. I was like not allowed to do anything. I was like not allowed to like even think about going outside unless it was to walk the dog. Did you have a phone at least? My parents. So my older siblings had iPhones and I had a dumb phone. I was given a dumb phone because I only need You don't know because you were the one giving people the experience. Dumb phone. How did you know? How did you know my parents got me my mom was like, you're not getting internet on your phone. It's not happening. You only need to text and call me. And I'm like, okay. But my cousin would not shut up, bro. I had one of my family members. She would not shut up. And she always had to be texting me. She like had no friends. I don't know. I guess she was not likable. She like was I don't know how she was not having friends. Actually, I know why. Because she kept liking boys. She kept liking boys that her friends would like, and her friends would like the same boy as her, and they wouldn't be friends no more. So I was her only friend. Cause I was like, I don't like the boys you like. You know? I was like, sheesh. Airing her out, yeah. And I'll do it again. That's oomph. That's oomph, okay? That was my oomph. I'm not gonna lie though. Her mom was like super into Kingdom Hearts. So shout out to her because she got us super into Kingdom Hearts for no reason. She was like, you guys ever played this? And then she pulled out like the PS1, the PS2? What console did Kingdom Hearts 2 and 1 come out on? PS2? She pulled out, she was like, play this. And we locked in all summer playing it. We were like, this is peak. This is peak. I didn't have a PS2, but my cousin did, and we played Kingdom Hearts. It was so good. Where there was a substitute. Oh! You had to explain that I didn't have a smartphone? Oof. Yeah. Yeah. I will say it's really funny. When I played Halo in school, we had a substitute teacher, and we told the teacher we were game testing. We were testing our game. He thought we coded Halo. But someone just installed it on the school computer. Yeah, it was really funny. He was like, "You kids sure do. The future is here. You guys sure know how to do a lot on the computer." And we're like, Because when you're in comp sci, you don't get like the dumbed down Chromebooks. You get like the fancy computer lab because you have to compile your stuff. You had a PS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People still wear Kingdom Hearts shirts to Disney, can confirm. Yeah, I went to Disney recently. I wore a Kingdom Hearts sweater. I couldn't help myself. I also got this really cute boo beret. I really liked it. At the Mario. I went to Nintendo World. And I got the boo beret. It was very cute. I'll be wearing it with my black and white outfits. Your cat stole a slice of bread when I came back to type here. That's so funny. That's so... Bro is hungry. Are you feeding the cats, man? You gotta feed your cats more. It's a little treat. Little girl dinner. Although bread is really bad for your animals, so I would trade it for treats if you can. Wait, why are you eating a slice of bread for dinner? That's very interesting. You went to Epcot on your birthday earlier this year? Best birthday morning ever, tenfold. I love that for you. I'm not a Disney girly. One of my family members was like, we're going to Disney, and she there's just like some medical stuff happening. So she wanted to go before all that, and I was like, okay. And it was fun. But everyone who went was like not the biggest Disney fan. I had a lot of fun at the Animal Kingdom, because it's like going to the zoo. It's a zoo, like, it's, you know? I liked that. A lot of the other stuff was like, eh. Epcot was fun because I got to drink and I got to eat. My cousin and I, we got so drunk. Me and my cousin got so drunk. My cousin's a VTuber, and me and my cousin got so lit. My other cousin was like, I'm tired. I don't do the around the world drinking with you guys. Me and my other cousins were like, look, we did not agree to come to this trip and not do around the world. We're doing around the world drinking. So we shared the drinks, which I think might be cheating, but look, my alcohol tolerance is not the best. So I was like, you guys are sharing these drinks with me. I looked at my cousins and I was like, we are sharing these. Okay, look, just because you guys are tall and you can have all your calories and stuff, we are sharing these, okay? We kept getting like beer flights and like margaritas and like wine, and it was like really bad. And then I was like, let's get some bread, yeah. It was so bad. And then we ate like a bunch of random food from our hotel. And it was really fun. And I think we played board games. We played like Uno. We played like Uno or something. They were playing some song. We got lost looking for like our older family members and stuff, and we were like, there was like a DJ and it was playing like kids party music, and we were just like, yeah! I think they played the Carly Rae Jepsen song, the Hey, I Just Met You. And my cousin, he's just singing along to it, and I just have my phone and I'm filming him like, dude, like, you know how you like pump your fist in the air? I'm filming him like pumping my phone like in and out while he sings along. And it's just me in the background of the video going, yeah. And he's going, hey, I just met you. This is crazy. I was like, the next day I was like, oh god. I was looking at my videos like, yeah, that's a memorable video. Keeping that forever. I was like, yeah, what a good time. What a good time. Your cats are on a diet, they hate it. They also get their auto dinner in 4 minutes. Ooh. Lightweight Nane? I've told you guys I'm like 2 drinks and a good time. I'm feeling flushed already, and I haven't even finished my 2 little wines. I might switch to beer after this. I have my hot Cheetos. What is happening? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Sounds like a good time. It's always a good time with naneniwa. I hate to be that guy, but I'm literally I think one of the most fun people to be around at an event. Cause if you tell me, hey, this is gonna be low energy brunch, I will bring the low energy brunch. I will just bring a book and eat brunch and enjoy staring at art gallery pieces, call it a day. If you're like, turn up, we're in this function, bish, then I'm like, okay. Bum, 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 bum. What is it? When, I remember when I started drinking, when I started drinking, I, basically, my roomies at the time were, like, nursing majors, and they would, like, party, like, a crazy amount. They were, like, big partiers, and I was like, this is scary. I'll drive for you guys. But then I decided, you know what? Okay, they were like, Nane, you're always driving us. You're always a designated driver. Do you want one of us to take the designated driver night? They had good grades, and I was like, you know what? Yeah. Because if I was drinking, I would always drink at home after I would turn in my programming assignment, and then I would drink and play League of Legends, okay? Don't judge me. I would stay home responsibly. I would not drive anywhere, and I would drink and play video games with my friends and eat snacks, okay? That's what I would do after I turned in my homework. And so, I was like, oh, I'll go to a party. Why not? And then I remember we were all getting ready, and I was like, guys, if you do your makeup, I was like, you gotta get a little tipsy. And they were like, girl, you're so crazy. They're like, girl. They would always be laughing, I think, at me, but I know I was putting on a comedy show. And I was like, look, I was like, you just have to keep blushing. And I would put my blush on. And I would do my makeup tipsy. And then my roommate would be like, girl, she would be like, how did you do your makeup, like, good while drinking? And I was like, girl, you just gotta let the vibes take you where they need to go, okay? Look. If you've never stayed in for the night, had a little bit to drink, and then practiced doing makeup, look, that's on you. Doing makeup while tipsy sounds like a recipe for disaster. No, I'd always pregame and do my makeup, and it always came out really good. I would like take selfies, and then I would like look at my selfies and I'd be like, dang. I don't know what kind of magic I worked that I was able to just, I don't know, maybe I was just really good at doing makeup at the time. One of my best friends was a very vain person. Pre-gaming, it's called financial responsibility. Yeah. Well, also, okay, I would not drink anything at any of the parties I went to. I would pre-game, and then I would take one to-go sealed drink, like mixed drink in a to-go container that was like no one else's drink, right? And I would drink that, and then I would be good for the night, and I wouldn't drink anything else unless I went to a bar. Like, this is like if I was going to like a house party, I would bring my own drink to the house party, cause I just don't. I don't know what your drink is. I don't know what your drink is, girl. The only person who I ever took drinks from was there was a guy in my major who threw parties, and he knew, like, we were from the same major. We were both comp sci kids, and he was like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, my roommates. And he was like, "Oh." He was like, do you party?" And I was like, on occasion, man. I was like, I can't go outside? Like, what? You thought I was just gonna be on League of Legends? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I was on League of Legends before I got... I did play a game of League before I got here. So, yeah. You know. Yeah. Nane Nerdwa? Oh my gosh, don't call me Nane Nerdwa. Yeah. It's really funny. I think it's really funny. People are always surprised that that I can have a fun time and be extroverted. My college was different. Your only parties were D&D pizza parties. Okay, I asked my friend if I could join his D&D party. Okay? These are my today friends. They were like, "Oh my gosh." So I had when I was a comp sci student, I had this like teacher assistant person. They were like this gay guy, and I was like, "Oh my god, I play D&D. I'm looking for a group." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like I hope no one in your friend group will try to hit on me or anything. Like, you know, I'm looking for just D&D, you know?" And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll let him know, right?" Did not let them know I wanted to play D&D with them. These are my Final Fantasy 14 friends. By the way, these are people I played 14 with. They were like, "Nane, I didn't want to bring this up, but like years ago, you were supposed to play D&D with us, but you like never got back to our friend." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? He said he was gonna talk to you guys and tell me what D&D was, and he never did." He never did. And they were like, "Oh, that checks actually." And I was like, "Yeah, that does check. They are kind of forgetful, like they're kind of awkward and forgetful. We're all like comp sci kids, so social skills are not like the best, but it's fine. They're like my oomfies for life now, but like I do think it's funny." I was like, "Oh, there's a girl in the D&D group. Can I join?" It's fine. Like we're all together as friends and hang out and do stuff. Actually, some of them we're gonna do Secret Santa like we do every year, so it is just kind of funny. It's kind of funny how like that stuff works out in the end. But I was really looking forward to playing Dungeons and Dragons. Instead, I had to go to a party instead of play D&D. I did go to a few board game nights. That was fun. Couple brewskis and board games. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited for Christmas. Where are you, Christmas? Are they your local board game group? No. So, my local board game group is, one of them just had a kid, so they're both booked. My local board game group is... I have a friend from middle school. And my friend from middle school, she like got a man's. And her man, she's been dating him for like ever. Like they've been dating since like, I don't know, like school. Like when they were in school. And so what is it? Basically, oh yeah, her man is like a huge nerd. Her man is like the biggest nerd ever. Yeah, ads are happening. So I'll just yap about my friend and her nerdy husband. Yeah, and then I was like, "You like these games?" And then he introduced me to this girl, and this girl, she's a partner, but they both like board games and nerd stuff, and I was like, sick. And so we all play board games together. That's my board game group. And they're all vegetarian, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, that's my board game group. TLDR, that's my board game group, but they're really fun. We haven't been able to play board games because my friend had a baby. My friend had a baby, so I guess I'm Auntie Niwa now. Yeah. Yeah. Their baby's like really, really cute though. Their baby is like so cute. I'm like, do I want a baby? No. Do I? No. How old does a baby need to be to play Slay the Spire board game? That's gonna be a while. But I did offer, I was like, hey, once your baby hits like toddler age, we can go to the museum. Once your baby is like slightly potty trained and can hit the museum, Auntie Nane will be there. Or I'm like, we can, if you need like a helper and you can take care of like the rest of the stuff, you know? I recently, one of my nieces and nephews, I won't say which one, we went to the library. That was really fun. My sister has like 2 little lambs. She's got 2 little babies, so she was hanging out with one baby, and I was like, I'll hang out with the other baby. And we were on the library computer playing like educational games. It was really cute. I was like, I'm Auntie Niwa. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. Welcome in. The ads are over, yeah. I was just yapping. Nane babysitting? Prepare yourself, child. It's time to learn about binary trees. No. Not yet. Oh my gosh. Binary trees were okay. I don't think it was like my favorite thing to learn. Because that's more of like a data structure thing. Can you guys hear that? Wait, when I do this, can you hear it? Ah! Yuzi! Wait! You didn't hear that, right? You didn't hear that? Oh, thank goodness. I was testing my microphone if it was picking up something. Hi, Yuzi. I wasn't slapping my thigh and making sure the microphone didn't pick it up. Yeah, I was just like clapping. Can you wait? Do you hear it? Wait, Yuzi, here. This is only for Yuzi, guys. Is my mic picking that up? Why are you winning? Adding the hero to Yuzi, if you want to go out, just like fly over. Yuzi, I'll take you out to Mexican food again. Wait, that's wait, Riz? Is that Riz? Yuzi, if you wanna wait, what, where's the tweet? I guess we want, wait, where's the tweet? Hold on, Yuzi, I have a tweet to read you before you go. Wait, where is this tweet? Oh. VTuber who accidentally falls for a coworker if they both agreed to play up the Yuri bit for their fans and now has to hide the fact that she is no longer role-playing is just so in love that it's embarrassing for her as she's reading up all of the ship tags. Oh my gosh, ab. What? Here we go. Here we go. This tweet. Yuzi, this could be us. This could be us. We're not coworkers, but like close enough. Okay, sorry, this is a drinking stream, okay? If I can't be slightly unhinged, then what's the point? Almost sounds like an anime. It does. Did you write that one? No, I didn't. That's why I linked the tweet, okay? Yeah. I should have. I didn't ghostwrite this. It's really funny. I was like, wow. Can we have a moment of silence? Can we have a moment of silence for all of the straight women I've ever liked in my life? Can we... Can we have a moment of silence? Wait, hold on. Wait, I just realized there's BGM. Okay, anyway. You need to get some real stories for voice accuracy. There's actually a VTuber Yuri manga that's quite similar, but that one DM stream elements quote. Stop. Stop, dude. Don't bring up. Like when I type in girl DM stream, stays on girl DM stream. Okay, you guys. Also, Raiders. Oh, sorry. I was too busy talking to your streamer, Raiders. I'm naneniwa. We're a PG-13 channel, but I'm drinking tonight, so it's 18 plus. It's like the night crawlers. I'm usually like an early worm PG-13 streamer, but when we do the 18 plus drinking, it's like the night crawlers are out, because that's what you call like the nighttime worms. You know? We're dressed like Christmas. We're just like, where are you, Christmas? 21 plus if you want to drink along. Sheesh. Well, it depends on where you are. Some people can drink at 18, and that's crazy, girl. I just wanted to drink. I haven't drank in a while. The last time I drank, was with my mom. Wait, the last time I had alcohol was with my mom, and I drank so much I got sick a little. I got sick, and my mom was like, "Excuse me?" Yeah, I'm drinking. Sorry for your alcohol warning. In Brazil, we can drink once we are 18. Wait, you're from Brazil? That's lit. Brazil! Hold, please. I could hear yelling, and I was like, I'm like, oh my goodness. What is it? My roomie's playing Final Fantasy 14. They're literally yelling. I can hear it. Yeah. Final Fantasy 14's lit. You got the new glams? Are they sick? Same in Turkey? I think 18's common around the world. Yeah. You made 4 new glams? I only made 2. I made one that's like this really messed up like mask with like a pointed snout and like green armor and like my white mage staff that's like very cleric looking, holy. I come from the woods and the trees vibe. You like eggnog? Do you guys do egg? I think alcohol ruins eggnog. I don't think... I would rather have the alcohol and the eggnog in 2 cups. You've been saying that, Ruby, you get me. You stinky cat. You make eggnog from scratch so that I have no rum in it? Well, you get eggnog at like the grocery store. I like a grocery store eggnog. Like, I'm not gonna knock it. But I would rather have the brandy and scotch like on ice in a glass and the eggnog in the separate glass. Okay, I eat my cereal dry, like chips, and I drink the milk in a cup on the side. Actually, I prefer orange juice. I like cereal in a Ziploc baggie with a orange juice box. That was my staple breakfast as a student. My staple breakfast as a student was orange juice in a to-go juice box and cereal in a Ziploc baggie. I thought that was peak breakfast. Now I toast a bagel in the morning with cream cheese right now. That's kind of been Yeah. Sometimes I do, I'll make, oatmeal, and I'll add, like, 1 spoon of honey, 1 spoon of cocoa powder, and then I chop, I have raspberries, like, frozen. You just chop it up and mix it in. And it's really yummy. It's very yummy. With some tea or some coffee. Ooh! That's good stuff. Bagel, cream cheese, fruit simply can't be beat objectively. You're lurking? Well, thank you for lurking. Doobie doobie doo. Doop 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 doop. What the? I don't like fruit. Unless it's the people. It's 11 p.m. You might have to get some coffee. You gotta stay. Wait, why do you gotta stay up? You should put your leftovers away and get ready for the night. I am the queen. That's a funny cup. I like your cup. I am the queen. That's what it says. I should get a cup like that. That'd be funny. I'm the princess. I'm a princess. I think it's finals week for a bunch of people. Oof. Good luck, Drake. If you're doing finals. Good luck. I'm over that. I'm never going back to taking finals. You can't make me. You can't make me. No! I'm over school. I say this a lot, but like... I like didn't finish school and I still got a corporate job in comp sci. So anyways, my aura's just that powerful. It was really crazy because I got a job offer and basically I got a job offer and I went through like I went through 3 rounds of interviews for a game company and then they were like, "You're hired." It was like mobile games, so it's like the lesser games. Good night. Good night, sleep well. Have a good day at work tomorrow. There might be a stream, there might not. You look so cute. Thank you, Flower. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, what is it? I got through like all of my interviews and they were like, "You're hired." And then HR was like, "Hey, could you like submit a formal job application to us? You haven't applied for the job yet." But I got in. Yeah, I got recruited for my job that I had before my freelancing. And they scheduled all the interviews. I passed all the interviews, but I had never formally submitted my resume to them or my information and stuff for HR. So HR was like, well, we like your spunk kid, now apply more. Yeah. I think that's like the craziest job story. Well, as long as the money goes in the bank, I don't see the problem. Yeah, they needed some stuff. Hired? Wife is driving home from closing a different store. Oof. Oh, you stay up to chat with her? That's so cute. Wait, that's so cute. Why is everyone and their wife so cute? What the heck? All my married chatters are like, I'm like, this is so beautiful. You guys are so cute. That's so beautiful. Hits the cry toggle. What the heck, man? I'm gonna start crying in the club. I'm cute. No, you guys are cute. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I'm in the Christmas spirit. had a job in college that I just walked in, shook the boss's hand, and didn't take my resume. Well, this was like a corporate. I got a corporate gig like that. Wait, you took a year off? Listen, I gotta be sure she makes it home. Married life ain't always cute, but you gotta do some nice things from time to time. I don't think any... What is it? Whenever I hear anything about couples that have been together for a bajillion years, something came up, we gotta go, have a good night, Chris. See you later, alligator. Whenever I hear anything about couples who have been together for 20 million years, they always tell me it's not perfect. They're like, nothing is perfect in life. And they're like the cutest people I've ever met. And it's like, okay. I feel like the recipe is just knowing nothing is perfect. You know what I mean? It's an excuse to stay up. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I think people are just really precious when they yap about their life and like and the trials and the tribulations and the stuff. It's crazy how differently people think, but humans make it work. Yeah. You guys could type profound stuff that isn't even profound, that just sounds profound, and I would agree with you right now. That is the state of alcohol we are. That is the state of drinking. Love is built and maintained. My grandparents were married for almost like 80 years. Okay, this is gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say something controversial, but when old people talk about being married and stuff, and it's like old people who come from a time when women couldn't own property or vote, then I'm like, look, maybe you guys got lucky, but you know, when I hear it from people who, like, you know, when they're able to the women are able to be independent and still be with something, then I'm like, oh, you know, maybe they're cooking here, you know. But when it's like grandparents, you know, I've had like grandparents I thought were like, you know, I've seen some stories where it's like they thought they were like the perfect couple, and then the grandma's like, well, I wouldn't be able to buy any property or have a job without him, so I stayed. It's like, huh? It's like, oof, you know? I'm like, oh, hostage situation, you know? Maybe not your grandparents, but like, that's just my general take on older. I'm talking more like the boomers that are like, from like, I don't know, anywhere from like the 80s to like the 2000s, like those couples, I feel like, you know, because any couple from like the 2000s, we're in 2025, that's like 25 years of like dating, almost 20, we're hitting 26 pretty soon, you guys. Call me crazy? Whenever I hear like the 1950s couples, I'm like, I don't want to know, don't tell me anything. Yeah. Your dad's grandparents actually living on a sailboat for like the first 10 years of their marriage. It's wild. That's crazy. See, that's crazy. Yeah. Type profound stuff. You're so profound, man. Look, I don't want to say, you know, maybe I'm just too like tapped in on the phone in a different way, but yeah, that's kind of, you know. Oh my gosh. Have you guys read any good romance lately? Seen any good romance anime? What do you guys watch? What do you guys read? What do you guys like consume media-wise? Have I ever... Ruby, I forget you're like locked in. You've been reading those banger romance... Ruby, just DM me a list. Just DM me a list, okay? I have to pick a book for book club. I read Tea and Treason. Tea and Treason? You keep a spreadsheet? Give me your spreadsheet. So I read Tea and Treason for book club. And I want to read another fantasy book for book club, so I don't know. Oh, just link it in my DMs. I think links aren't allowed in the chat. Yeah, we don't allow links in the chat because I'm afraid of chat. I'm afraid of people on the internet. Your media consumption is mostly VTubers, so... Oh, okay, so... You've been really into like, Yuri fur? Is that... Yeah, we only allow Zelda? What does that mean? Oh, no links, only Zelda. Wait. I'm too drinking to understand your words, funny man. Hi, Kaitsu! The great Kaitsu. Your name is such a, like, it's such a, like, title. It's such a title. I am the great Kaitsu! Like, why did you pick the great? Is it because you're destined for greatness? Is that... Are you to think too drunk, Nane? Wait, why did I read that so smooth? Why did I read that so smooth, though? I was sick with it. I was sick with it. In the what world? In the what world? In the what world, girl? In the what world? In the what world? In the world? Digimon world. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Change into digital champions too. And what? You know who my Kamiyoshi is? Does your Kamiyoshi like Yuri? I feel like your Kamiyoshi would be okay with Toxic Yuri though. Like, I feel like they would partake in Toxic Yuri and Toxic Galley. I feel like, I don't know. I actually can't confirm or deny that, but like, I feel like, you know, put your community under the microscope and zoom in on the petri dish. Okay, so if it's the Kamiyoshi I'm thinking of, the more toxic, the better. You sounded exactly like a bike horn for a second. Can someone clip that? Can someone clip the bike horn sound effect I made? Okay, so favorite drunk line? I would never say no, officer. Audio jungle. Yeah, so back in the days, someone on a forum? What the heck? Forum? What is this, like a YouTube video essay? Talking about the internet from 12 years ago? Sorry. On a forum? Someone on a forum changed that if anyone said my name, it'd just filter it to Kaitsu the Great, and everyone spammed it, so Kaitsu the... Oh, that's really cute, though. That's really cute that everyone called you. So everyone called you that, and then you just took on the title. That's really wholesome. You weren't on any forums? I've, like, never been on a forum. What even, like, has a forum? You were singing the song? Oh, the Digimon. Digital monsters. Digimon are the champion. You have to sing a note differently, cause that's what Vanilla Ice. Why did I feel like Vanilla Ice and Vanilla Mance? Why is Vanilla Ice and Vanilla Mance so close together? You ever think about that? I almost said Vanilla Mance instead of Vanilla Ice. Okay. Websites with forums. Reddit? Is Reddit a forum? Reddit's a forum. Reddit's a forum, right? Is that... Me googling forums, forums in 2025. Reddit? Who's Vanilla Mance? Wait. Oh, it's Vanilla Mace! I put the ice. Anime forums still exist? Bro, I don't know what forum websites are. Yeah, there used to be websites dedicated to community, not just Discords. Yeah, are you in the Discord? Wait, is the community tab of YouTube like a forum? It's a forum where only I can post and you can reply, but I feel like that counts, right? Cause a forum is like where you all meet up, right? To collaborate and talk and have like a town forum, like government forum. I only know forums when it's like the city hall forum, kind of, right? Private forums. Reddit, the death of the medium of communication became who can type louder. Oh. I don't really use Reddit unless I'm Googling information. I do? Okay, so like I'm not really a Redditor, but some of my friends are, and when they're scrolling Reddit, I'll be like this. Like I'll lean to the side to look at their phone, I'm like, that's a good meme, and they're like, ah! I'm like, that's a good one. I look at their phone like, what you got on there? What memes? What memes are you scrolling? Yeah. I don't know, man. I try not to be on the internet unless it's for streaming. I try not to be on the internet unless it's like Twitch stuff. That's really it. And YouTube, my Kami-Oshi got me tapped in. Also, tell me why every time I want to stream, my Oshi is streaming? Don't piss me off. You pissed me off for the last time. Why? Why is my Oshi streaming? Every time I want to stream, my Oshi's gone live. Like, what is your scheduling? You know what I mean? My Oshi will never hear this. My Oshi will never hear this. But like, literally, why is it every time I want to go live, my Oshi has started stream? And then I gotta delay me streaming because I want to catch at least the first 30. I want to catch at least the first 30. She's lurking? No. My Oshi does not know who I am. You're literally my Oshi? Oh, good thing you streamed 5 hours before now. Well, I mean, this is kind of off. We still don't know her Kami-Oshi yet. Alright, once they're compiling every known person streaming right now, you're never gonna find my Oshi. Only one person has cracked who my Kami-Oshi is, and they've been very discreet about it. Thank you so much for being discreet about who my Kami-Oshi is. I would literally graduate. I will literally graduate if you guys ever find out who my Kami-Oshi is. The day you guys find out my Kami-Oshi is the day I graduate. Let me have one thing. Let me have one thing. Let me have one thing to myself. But like, let me talk about it still without telling you who my Kami-Oshi is. You know? Having a Kami-Oshi is so embarrassing. I think it's so embarrassing. People are like, I'm so proud. People will tweet, Iron Mouse, you are my Kami-Oshi. I love you, Iron Mouse. You're my Kami-Oshi. Oh my gosh, my Kami-Oshi. Oh, I hope she's so proud. And I'm like, bro, you will never catch me adding my Kami-Oshi. I would rather do this. I would rather do this permanently than have any interaction with my Kami-Oshi. My Kami-Oshi is, in my eyes, one of the sweetest creators ever. And I want to keep it that way, you know? I don't want to meet my heroes. Are you kidding me? I don't want to get noticed by my Kami-Oshi. I never, ever, 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 ever. I want to lurk my Kami-Oshi stream and just, you know, that's it. I just want to lurk. I want to enjoy. I want to partake, you know? That's it. That's it, you know? I'm like, there's no way. I don't want to meet my heroes, okay? I don't want to meet the person on my TV while I'm playing Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? You're bad at puzzles? That's also fair. I enjoy watching you silly VTubers. Y'all are cray-cray? I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sane. I'm pretty sane. DM has me indoctrinated into her multi-level marketing scheme, but she's said calling her Kamiyoshi is a ban. Oh. It's okay. I won't tell anybody about me being your Kamiyoshi. Wait. I don't think I've ever seen your stream, man. My bad. I'll start watching your stream so you can be my Kamiyoshi. You get it? Thank you for understanding. Thank you for understanding. Oh, you put it in book club! Guys, if you're in the Discord, Ruby put the Sapphic reading list in book club if you're into that. I need some more Yuri in my life. Thank you. Also, we read a Sapphic fantasy book for book club, so... Wait! Ruby, why are we not Discord oomfies? Wait. Why does it say... Did you make like a new Discord? What is this? Why does it say... Why do we have no message history? This is a new... We've messaged before on Discord. That's crazy. You might try to strangle your Kamiyoshi if you met them IRL, depending on the... Bro, I saw a clip. I'm having a one-on-one conversation with my mod, guys. Okay, this is between me and my mod and not you guys. We're gonna talk about our Kamiyoshis real quick. I saw a clip of your Kamiyoshi, and it was so funny. It was like, what do you call it? It was like literally like describing like how a woman was dressed or something, or how someone was dressed, and it was like off the shoulder shirt, oversized, wearing, and then the twin tails, and they like I was dying. I was like, yeah, that checks. I don't have a time. Wait, calamari. Are you like on the? You're on the. I don't. I don't have a time clip was so funny. I was like, oh brother. Please elaborate. Okay, let me. I think it's in my liked tweets. I think I liked this person's post. I think I liked their post. Hold on. Did I not like it? I didn't like the post. My bad. It was like a clip of them saying, I don't have a type, and then they were describing all of the, like... They were describing an outfit that the person would wear, and they were like, oversized shirt. You'll find it! And then the boss had twin tails, describing the exact... Yeah, it was so funny. They were like, oversized shirt, one shoulder off, one sleeve off the shoulder with, like, the bra strap thing. Okay, the only reason I know the quote so well is because I saw it before stream and because... Okay, so I don't have a type, but... I don't have a type, but... On the shoulder... My brother in Christ, we have the same type. That is insane. You're actually the one who got him to say that? That's my goat. That's my mod. That's my mod right there. That quote was so funny. That quote was... I was locked in listening to it and I was like, damn it. He's just describing my type. Oh, he's describing my type. Gives a bad name. So happy I woke up at a stupid time, decided to get snacks instead of going back to sleep. Now you enjoy your favorite Nane at night? Yeah. Wait, guys, I'm drinking, so we get to swear. This one's for you, Court. Fuck bitches, get money. I don't know why I said that, but... It's... Did I hiccup? Did I hiccup? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Sometimes I feel like I say WTF like too like Latina. Finally. Oh my gosh. One time I was on This has happened twice. This has happened twice, okay? I think it's the first time I've heard you swear. Glad to be here at this moment. You're welcome. When I do drinking streams, we do allow swearing. It is a more adult-themed stream, but I don't have a type. And then I typed in chat, oversized shirt hanging off one... You're so real, Fur! You're so real! Oversized shirt hanging off... Okay. Okay. Night, naneniwa out here wild. You love to see it? Yeah. This is basically me streaming during COVID, I think. The post-COVID era, I was a little unhinged. I was looking for a job during COVID. It was crazy. And then I found a job. Yay! Yay! I was like, guys, it's COVID. I'm scared. I was like, this school stuff's like, you know, I'm like, I'm in school, but like, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about the job part. I was like, oof, I need to start getting my foot in the door at place. And then I got a job without applying. So like, who's really winning? I don't have that job anymore, but at least I was able to do some freelance. It's been chill. It's been chill. Oof. Oof. Oh my gosh. Oh, so my NWA story. My Straight Outta Compton story. Now, it's only happened twice. Well, it happened thrice, but like twice. But like the same, one of the people did it twice. And so, why are you always delayed? Because I forget to start the YouTube stream before I start the Twitch stream, I guess. I don't know. But basically, I was like, I'm doing karaoke. I'm gonna sing Straight Outta Compton. I was like, oh yeah, like I know that one. And I always go Straight Outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube from a game called what? With attitude? But I'm called off. I got a sawed off. I squeeze the trigger and bodies are hot off. You too, boy, if you fuck with me. The police are gonna have to come and get me off your ass. That's how I'm going now. For the dumb motherfuckers showing out. People start to mumble. They wanna rumble. Mix them in, cook them in a pot like gumbo. Going off. Yeah. But I basically censor a very specific word in the song. A very, very specific word. A very specific word in the song. And, I was karaokeing. And my friend is black. And basically, my friend picked up the mic. And she basically, you know? I would be like, I was like, from a gang called what? And then I heard the word at the same time as I said what? And I was like, what? And I was like, this is the craziest karaoke. And then, yeah, I was in VR one time, and that it happened again with a different person. And I was just like, oh, it's okay. I have a censored version. And they were like, I'm here to say one word and one word only. And I was just like, okay. I'm like, did she say the word for you? Yeah. Yeah. I was just like, I wasn't ready. I didn't know. How do you react? Look, I'm like half white, okay? How am I supposed to act in this situation? This is uncharted territory. I did not know how to navigate. I was like, you know? But we had fun. We did the whole song, you know. I did my usual, you know, Kids Bop version. Actually, no, Straight Outta Compton with no swear words because my mom is Hispanic and I am not allowed to swear. So in honor, she wasn't prepared. scared to accept. It was crazy. I know like a lot of rap songs in like how to censor them. I think that's why I'm really good at talking without swearing. The radio version. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. I was in... Okay. They make you take like a bunch of classes for like school, right? Like psychology and stuff. I was in a class for like psychology or something. I think that was the class. But... It's like 8 or 9 in the morning. I've shared this story. You're curious what happened the first time you swore in front of your mom? Well, okay, so when I was a toddler, I knew swear words and I would use them. And then one day I like became more like cognizant or something. I became more sentient and I stopped swearing at like 5 or something. But before that, I like accidentally like cussed out a teacher one time. I don't remember this. I have no memory. But then when my memory started working, I like never swore. I didn't even like. But apparently, you know, sounds like some cousins were up to no. Unironically, I probably did learn swear words from my cousins babysitting me. I think that's probably where it came from. Same. You know, it's okay. It's okay. I can filter myself better in writing than talking. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But, I think the first time I swore... I think I said, like, damn. And my mom was like, you can't say that. Or I said, oh, that sucks. And she's like, you can't say that sucks. That's inappropriate. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what the hell? And she's like, you can't say what the hell. And I'm like, what can I say? I'm like, what the heck, man? What's going on? Yeah. Yeah. And now I have family members that like I don't want to swear in front of, so I'm really glad I have that filter system. I also did help, I did volunteer a lot with like, some educational things and such. I've always been really into learning stuff, learning with people, and learning with the future of society. You know, and teaching. So I've definitely taught with people who should not be hearing cuss words, and so I kind of got that filter. Like a student teacher? Yes, I've been student teaching before, you could say. I'll just say that, because if I say what I actually did, then it's like gonna dox me, but like... Yeah. I've always been really interested in technology and like... paying forward the student and adult volunteers who helped me out when I was a kid, so I really like... You know? That sounds really lame. But there is a lot of like students and like adults who were into technology that were very valuable when little Nane was learning to be in technology and STEM and like girls who code and stuff and all that. And so like I really liked being able to pay that forward, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. A senpai! I like being a senpai. In tech, when I can. I haven't done it in a while, but, you know. You tend to swear like, well, an army dude? Oh. We live in a society. For every 10 words someone in your family says, 20 or swears. Oof. Oof. Hey, Nane, hey. Oh, the psychology story. I've mentioned this on stream before too, but... One time, I was in school, and they were like, oh, people know songs very well. They were talking about, like, memory recognition and, like, cognition or something. And they were like, does anybody know a song from memory? Like, Happy Birthday, you know, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Those are songs we all know, right? And everyone was like, yeah. They're like, Who here can recite a song without singing it? Like, you can just recite the words. And I was like, oh, I can. I can recite one. It was like the like intro class they make you take to be like well-rounded as a person in society. But it's 8 or 9 in the morning. People's coffee has not hit yet. I raised my hand. I'm sitting in the very back of the classroom because no one else will. And I was like, the teacher's so nice. Like, you know, we should participate. And we did have participation points. And so I raised my hand and then go, you go, yeah, I got one. They're like, yeah, let's hear it. And I was like, straight out of Compton, crazy mother named Ice Cube from a gang called What with Attitude from Called Off. I got the sawed off. I squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You too, boy. If you mess with me, the police are gonna have to come and get me. Off your what? That's where I'm going out. For the dumb mothers that's showing out. People start to mumble. They wanna rumble. Mix them and cook them in a pot. Like gumbo. I am saying it the way I retelling it to you guys is how I was saying it. Slowly, there are people like kind of like in the classroom, like front of the classroom like this with their coffee. They all slowly go like this. And I'm dressed like an alternative Paramore girl. And I'm dressed like I freaking just opened for Paramore. You know? I'm out here quoting a rap song. And I'm dressed like I'm about to go to the Paramore show. And they're like... What? I don't... You know? And, you know, people started raising their hand more in class, if anything. Straight to the Compton T. It's not my fault. My dad used to play, like, a bunch of rap music for me as a kid, okay? And I don't know. And then my mom was like, you better not repeat anything from any of these songs. And I was like, okay. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Yeah! Cruising down the street. What, a pretty elf will not be reading the rest of the sentence? Yeah. Nane got white girl energy? Yeah, I'm half white girl. Sheesh. Yeah. I'm definitely like the nerd. I'm definitely the nerd. I've always been the nerd. But it's fine. It's fun. It's fun being like an awkward nerd girl. Fang! Oh my gosh, Fang, you're here! Hi, Fang! Hi, Fang. Big heart emoji. Little Fang underscore VT. That's my cousin. That's not the cousin! That's not the cousin I was making fun of earlier. That's a different cousin, girl. Look, when you're Latina, you got a lot of cousins, okay? Look, I got a lot of cousins. This is a VTuber cousin. You think I let my other cousins know my VTuber at? Fang is the one you went drinking with, right? No. Fang is not the cousin I drink with. But... Fang was one of my cousins that was too tired to drink, but... Fang did see the aftermath. How many VTuber cousins do you have? Just a few. Just a few. Just a few. La Familia? Yeah. Just a couple, okay? Dang. As a Brazilian, I can confirm this information. I'm Mexicano, but like... You know what? Cheers to that, brother. Woo! Na 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 na. Bon don don bon. Don don don. Don 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 don. Bro, why is it like the... Sometimes when I'm drinking, I'm like, you know what? I can tolerate a little bit of a mariachi song right now. Sometimes I can't. Not out here being a mafiosa? No, I was thinking about the mariachis, girl. Your grandparents had 9 kids? Yeah, that checks. The Grito? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? My Spanish is horrible. What is that? What does that mean? Did I just say something inappropriate? I'm so sorry if I did. Oh! The mariachi scream! I was like... Well, okay, cause like... I'm used to hearing... You know, like... I'm used to hearing like gringo, you know? You know, like... You know? Because I'm half white, so people don't believe me. I'm like, girl, they got me slaving away making the tamales every year, okay? My mom makes me make the tamales she's like, you're gonna make your vegetarian tamales. I'm like, fine. And she's like, and you make the ones for your friends. And I'm like, okay, I'm making them, okay. And it was so embarrassing. So I'm at my mom's tamale party. I got there early. I've made half this huge... There's this huge plastical bin, right? This huge tub of maza. And literally, oh my gosh. Literally, I make half the bin. Half of the maza is gone, right? I have like maybe 1/3 left. I have 1/3 maza left, right? I'm making them. All my family is there. And then my mom goes, you're not even done yet? She goes, you're not even done yet? In front of everyone with attitude. And I'm like, why are you giving me attitude? Look, I've been making them and filling them. She's like, you're supposed to lay the maza and stack them and then fill them. And I'm like, well, I wanted to fill them so I knew how much filling I had left and how much maza I'm going home with. You're not even done yet? I was like, oh my god. I was like, don't say it, Nane! Don't say it! Don't be mean in front of everyone! Because the whole family was there. I was like... I was so mad. My mom really knows how to press my buttons. Because I was like minding my own business. I wasn't even sitting in the middle of the table. I was sitting in the corner. I was sitting in the corner of the room. She had the audacity to be like, you're not even done yet? I'm like, Mom, I'm not like you. My mom can make them way faster than I can. You know? I was like, Mom, I'm still cooking. And the rest of my family, they barely even make like, they make like a handful of tamales. I'm the one who makes the most because I make all of mine. But I was just like, are you playing right now? Are you serious? Like, I show up here early. I help you set up for your party. You know? I was like, I even brought a dessert. They're doing it on purpose. Waiting for you to... It wasn't even in the kitchen. I was at the dining table. Where we have a big dining table where we all make tamales together. And there's some tables in like the backyard and stuff with snacks. And there's queso and chips and all that good stuff. I was just like, is she for real? Is she for real right now? But I love my mom. She's a beautiful person. But like at the tamale party when she said that, are you not even done yet? I was like, excuse me. I was like, huh? What? Okay. I was like, huh? What's a tamale? A tamale is like, it's like sticky rice. A tamale. Here, I'll show you guys a Google image. This is the Google image of a tamale. If you don't know what a tamale is, you guys might not know what a tamale is. Dang. Here we go. This is a tamale I pulled off of thing. So it's a corn husk, and you have this maza paste, and you lay it flat, and you put the filling in, and then you fold it up, and then you steam it. You steam it like a dumpling or like sticky rice. If you don't know what sticky rice is, sticky rice. Wait, where's the sticky rice with the leaf? The big leaf. Ooh. I used to eat sticky rice before I was vegetarian. Then I have to make sure it's like the vegetarian version. Look at this. Oof. And they like wrap it in a leaf and they steam it. It's like this. It's like kinda, but not really. But like, it's the same method. You know what I mean? It's the same method. People be like, do you peel the husk off? I'm like, girl, it's like sticky rice. And then all my friends be like, oh, it's like, you eat it like sticky rice. I'm like, it's not. Now you're seeing the vision. Get some culture. Eat some different foods, man. Stop eating chicken nuggets. Stop eating chicken nuggets and go eat other food. There is like a world of food out there. Sticky rice isn't vegetarian. It depends on if they put some meat in it or if they use like not vegetable bouillon. Tamale making hand cam stream? No. The space I need to make tamales is crazy. And my desk is not big enough for that. Hey, I like my nuggets. Okay, that's fair. Yes, please. Because I've heard of them, but I don't think I know. That's okay. They sell, if you're like in the States, man, they sell tamales like everywhere. In Tejas. Tejas. Tejas is just Texas, man. I think the Chinese call it what? I'm gonna Google this word. They call it. Oh, this is like the leaf rice. Yeah. Yeah. The rice dumplings, the zongzi. Yeah. This is it. Yeah, this is exactly the comparison. Bro, I haven't even eaten all the Turkish foods yet. I can't graduate to international. That's okay. Eat a little bit of everything. You're in the States. It's not very cold here. Oof, I'm sorry. Rest in peace. Tamales are a full kitchen job. Yeah. And then they I should eat a tamale. I have tamales in my freezer. I should eat one after stream. After stream, I'm getting a tamale and I'm passing out. I'm excited. Texas has some crazy food, right? Yeah! Cause there's a little bit of a history lesson, you guys. So we have our own version of Mexican food because of flour, the flour trade, and how the Tex-Mex stuff happened. Then we also have traditional Mexican food. Then we also have a German folk towns in the state. Then we also have a really large Asian population in some cities. And then we also have, so there's like so much, like if you like food, like if you travel all through, and then we have barbecue. There's so much stuff here. Why was Tex-Mex not in your high school Texas history? Well, it was. It wasn't called Tex-Mex though. The flour tortilla, I believe, was some sort of like, I don't know where it originally came from, but I do know with the flour trade and like tacos and stuff, like the flour tortilla became really popularized here. Crazy amount of Southeast Asians in your Texas city goes hard as heck. Yeah. I do like dim sum. Yeah. I like Italian food. And then one of my parents makes really good Italian food, like from scratch, like they've been taught by Italians how to cook Italian food, so like that stuff's good. I got a tiramisu for my birthday one year. I dream about that tiramisu. It was one of the best. It does seem like a foodie place, yeah. The only thing they don't thrive in is like vegan food. Some places do, but like it's hit or miss. Hit or miss. I guess he never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. Bro, that is like such a boomer vocal stem. That vocal stem is so old. Do you guys remember COVID? Do you remember COVID? Hit or miss? You just gave me Batista? Oh man. I love trolling you guys. Sometimes it can be awkward when you walk into specialty restaurants. Like, how am I supposed to know which of these 8 sauces to use on what? Oh, yeah. It's always worth it. My grandfather's parents were Italian. You didn't get to meet them. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Boyo, boyo. That's what Kirby... Does Kirby say boyo, boyo? Or is that somebody else? That's from the 20-teens. That's not boomer. Boomer is like... I use boomer as, like, what's hot or not. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like if it's like hot or not. And if it's not, I say boomer. Bro, I be I call everything boomer. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Someone reposted that meme like literally like 3 days ago, and I watched the whole thing, and I couldn't like look away. There's some memes that get posted and you just can't look away when they're shared. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, okie dokie, boomer. B-O-O-M-E-R. I always add an extra E-R in boomer. B-O-O-M-E-R. E? No, I had an extra E. The music is now stuck in your head again. Teehee. Teehee. You're enjoying barbecue mac and cheese with peppered black beans added at the moment because it sounds like a good idea. Oh. You know what's really good? Okay. Pulled pork barbecue mac and cheese bowl. I personally am like, eh. I do a buffalo plant-based chicken mac and cheese bowl. Sorry, my brain heard boomer and I started feeling my back crack. Bro, chat, I popped my back earlier and it was so good. It was so good. So like I did some like right before stream I like showered, I did some cleaning and stuff. And like I folded the rest of my laundry that I didn't fold yesterday that I said I was gonna do, but then I didn't, and then I was like, oh, I slept kind of weird. My back hurts. I laid on my bed, and I was like, I leaned all the way back, and I leaned in like a certain way, and then it went, and I was like, yeah. I was like, I did it. I did like some yoga pose on my bed, and it popped my back, and it was like, I can stream now. I was like, yeah, I'm ready. My back popped, I was like, I'm ready to stream. Cause I go to like the edge of my bed and I like do like this like old people stretch. Like my what is it? My mom's like really into yoga, so she taught me like a bunch of like yoga stuff. She's like, oh, if your shoulders hurt, you can stretch like this. Your back hurts, do this. Cause I'm like, whatever she's got going on, I'm probably gonna inherit that, so I better learn how she like stays healthy, because whatever she's fighting health wise, I'm probably gonna get a girl. Whatever she's got going on, that's usually how it works, right? A lot, like half of it's hereditary. Whew. I feel like when any of my bones pop, you're ready for action. So true. Trust advice from achy dad. Yoga and stretching helps. Yeah, I stretch all the time when I can. Sometimes, like, this is embarrassing. I, like, do some exercise, but, like, sometimes if it's, like, if I put something, like, if I put, like, plant-based chicken nuggets, like, in my air fryer, instead of, like, going back to my computer and waiting for them, I'll just, put my arms out, and I'll just start squatting in front of my air fryer. I'll just do sets of squats in front of the air fryer while it cooks. And that's like, yeah. Does anyone else do that? Does anyone else do No, that's great. Does anyone else like exercise while, you know? I do that. I do it because I have ADHD. Jumping jacks? Yeah. Hello again, hello. That's legit, yeah. Look, if I'm waiting 5 minutes for something to cook or, like, be done, yeah, jumping jacks, I'll do, like, some squats. Or I'll, like, put on music and I'll start dancing for, like, 30 minutes while my soup boils. Ugh, I love dancing to music, man. That's one of my favorite things to do. Is like put some music on and dance for like an hour. I used to do it a lot when I was younger. You'll start singing while cooking? I just sing all the time. I sing all the time in the kitchen. That's like... the shower, the kitchen. I'm pretty sure my roommate's like... nah, their headset's probably turned up. Like, I think about that. Think about all the people... My mom hates when I'm singing. My mom hates it. I'll start singing about her. I'll be like... I'll sing something. I'll be singing whatever's on the brain. And then my mom will be like, can you stop singing? And I'll be like... Stuck in this life where my mom doesn't want me to sing my song. Oh, she's keeping me away from the words I say. And then I make up another line that goes with that. And then my mom's like, can you stop? And can you stop singing about me? Not gonna lie, it's my neighbor's problem when I start singing in the shower. Singing about how she won't let you finish. No, it's not that she won't let me finish time. She's like, are you still making tamales? That was so funny. Usually trying to cook a full meal post-gym, getting the pasta pans. Oof. I meal prep. I meal prep partially, and then I cook. So like, I made plant-based dumplings, and then, I did that a while back, and I froze some, so I have some. And then I made sushi today, and then I air-fried a couple of the dumplings. Bada bing, bada boom. Good meal. And then your mom will say shut up already. Same. Sushi? Yeah. My mom taught me how to make sushi. It's kind of like making a tamale if you think about it. Too hard. Too long. Yeah, you just make the rice and then you just roll it. It's not that difficult. You just put the stuff and roll it. With fish? Sometimes. I'm vegetarian, but I do eat a little bit of fish here and there just because I want to go to Japan and I want to have a good time. When I travel, the vegetarian options can be so bad. So I always try to make sure I eat a little bit of fish to keep my stomach, like, able to eat fish. And then I'm, like, good. I made veggie sushi. Just, like, cucumber, cream cheese. I had some carrot matchsticks from the dumplings. I think I had, like, one crab roll. It was, like, the fake crab, whatever. Although, when I make sushi, I make too much, so I always share some with my roommate. I'm like, here. I like to cook for, like, people. I'm a really big, like, cook and share kind of person. It's okay. My roommate buys me food. My roommate doesn't cook, they just buy me food. I just get, like, a soda pop. I'm like, hey, can I get a soda? We do not keep soda, like, at all. I am addicted to soda. I also think my roommate's addicted to soda. I think, like, everyone I know that plays video games is addicted to soda. Man, I could go for... See? All I did was say the word soda, and already chat's like, I could go for a soda. Oh, you know what sounds really good? A sody pop. That's what I thought. That's why we don't keep soda. Because I have a... It's also midnight. I need soda at midnight. Time for some water. That's my water bottle. Ooh, that is cold ice water. I like iced water. I want to feel it when I drink it. 2 a.m. for you? What time is it? It's 11 p.m.? Me when it's 11 p.m. Okay, guys. We gotta stream tomorrow, so maybe we just end it here. Just message a goober, make sure she's looking. Oh, that's so sweet. That's beautiful. You haven't drank soda for a long time, 5 or 7 years. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. No, your clock must be wrong. It's not late. Keep streaming, streamer. I have a little bit of bubbly wine left. I don't know what was funny about drinking the wine, but... Walking on sunshine, whoa. Walking on sunshine, whoa. And don't it feel good? Hey, right now. Dun, 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 dun. Nane streaming ending is a loss, but I can accept this so you can have the usual morning Nane. We're gonna be like 30 minutes late. I've been like late to every stream. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have my second plant vegan Reese's peanut butter cup. I made an advent calendar for myself. I just put random chocolate in it. And then I got Starburst. I got the Rumia Starburst advent calendar. I just took a bag of Starburst and divvied it up. So I was like, there we go. Easiest advent calendar ever. You can go without soda for a good while. Oof, like one Pepsi. I like a Dr. Pepper. Vanilla Dr. Pepper. Oof. These are night owls? That's crazy. I think if you guys like, if you have a night owl work schedule, it makes sense, but Nane also laughs more. I laugh a lot. What's so funny? Naneniwa, what's so funny, huh? You staring at me? I'm staring at you. You staring at me? Me talking to the model? Are you staring at me? What a crazy bit. Because technically she's staring at me. Are you staring at me? Yeah, who are you staring at? I'm staring at you. Whoa. My eyeballs itchy. You have to drink a bit of water. Oof. The workout? Yeah. Nane would 100% be the one to interrogate Amir's. Actually, I think you're staring at her. I'm not staring at nobody. What do you think I'm staring at, huh? Guys, wait. Can you guys rate this? Hold on. Did I do it good? Look at the drive-through moment. Oh, I look at her. She looks at me. Good? Did I do it? Good. Okay, guys. Can I confess something? Can I make a confession? Can I make a confession? As soon as I got the ability, look, I'm not gonna say like, you know, like I might have worked on that. I might have worked on that. You know? Did you look away? Did the nose turn up and you know? I just like when people do that. And I was like, well, I look at my mom and go, Nane's biggest fan. That's crazy. You do that with a tat. Worked on what? I'm not even gonna share it with you guys. I really like doing that. Very snooty. I'm not a snooty person. I'm also not really like a bratty person, but I love when bratty girls do that. Can I forgive me for what I've said. Look, can I just I have a type. I have a type. Okay. Okay. I'm on my floor. Wait, this is really good. My rug has dragons on it. And like flowers. Yeah, I custom ordered this rug and it has dragons on it, but they're like really subtly medievally drawn in a very cool art style. This whole room I stream in, it looks like an alchemist's lair. If you think about it. I have an alchemist light, but I need to fix the scones or whatever. What do you call it? The thing that the ornate piece that the light. Yeah, man, this is nice. Wow, I haven't had any rug time in a while. Oh my gosh! Big hams on my shelf! And my Kamiyoshi. And I have the Scara plushies because they're like dragons. I really like dragons. That's crazy. Oh, and there's Girl DM. I love Girl DM. Oh, there's my original art. There's my original art. There's more original art, man. Oh, they're prints, and then there's like 2 original pieces. Oof! What a good time. Oof. Sheesh. Nane having an alchemist styled office. Followage? We don't have commands here, but welcome in. If you click your name, you can see how long you've been following. She's having good floor time. Sorry. I am. I was having floor time. Yeah, I have these like, there's like some artist that draws like medieval creature art, and I like bought it. But it's like girly, whimsical. And then I have Lucky Arts postcard. I cut it up into a tiny square, and I put it in an ornate frame. So I look at it and I'm like, wow. Oh, this artist I really like, she just had her birthday, and I've bought her art. I've bought her art, and she's so cute. I love her. I love her. It could be a guy artist. I actually don't know their gender. I love them, whoever they are. I love this artist, okay? I don't care what their gender is, okay? It's not about their gender. It's about their art, man. They draw... Their art is so beautiful. Let me find like a good picture. They just had their birthday. They just had their birthday. Their art is so good. Their art is so beautiful. Beautiful. Picture. I only heard like a picture where they take like, yeah. This is like a bad angle, but like this is what their art looks like, right? They took this. And then they have... Where is it? They do like... Ooh, this one goes hard. Wait. Look at this. Look at how cool their art is. I have two big pieces by them. Well, they're like medium sized. That I purchased. That's like the original art in the frame. And then I have a miniature piece in my office in a square frame. And then I have 2 miniature square pictures in my... next to my bed. On my nightstand. Yeah. And they draw like really whimsical stuff. It like greatly... Their art, the original art, really moves me to my core. I can't explain it. I've taken pictures on Twitter, I think. Did you order them as commissions? They do art galleries in Japan, and I had to import this art from Japan. I had to import the art from Japan and use like a third-party website to like get it overseas. And I haven't been able to order from the artist because 1, I went from working full-time to working part-time in tech. And 2, girl, we're not getting anything from Japan. I'm not getting anything from Japan right now. Are you kidding me? Yeah, but look, if I won the lottery, there would be signs. There would be signs. This is one of the artists I would simp so bad. I've gotten a skeb from this artist before when they had skeb open. I'll show you guys the skeb. I have it downloaded on my computer somewhere, but yeah, this is the skeb. Yeah. Isn't it beautiful? I like died. I died when they drew me. I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I will ever get. I like watercolor artists. Wait, I'll show you guys my art folder. I have some pictures in my art folder. Like this, okay, this is my all-time favorite artist. They deleted their Twitter. And I don't know their at, and like the skeb is just gone. The skeb is just gone. They have like these like, I think they have their Japanese signature. That's it. This artist has like gone from the internet. And this is like my favorite commission I've ever gotten. I look like I'm from Cardcaptor Sakura. Look at this. It's got the whole shebang. Like... Can you zoom in on the signature? Yeah, it's right here. It's in Japanese. Bro. I'm freaking... Yeah. And then look at the little... Look at the mascot! This artist is like one of my faves. And it's just like, poof, gone. They disappeared from the internet, and I forgot to, like, save their at. I can't even see their at on Skeb. Like, they're gone. They're gone. And then I got this watercolor done. I need to find more watercolor artists to Skeb, but I really liked this one. This one's really cute. I really like it. It's very... Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Me and my little baby. Yeah, oh, and then like the yellow and the oof. Yeah. Some of my favorite artists vanished in the last year or 2. Yeah. And then, oh, here's the one I just showed you guys. This is my favorite, like, I don't think this is my favorite Naneniwa art, but this is my favorite artist. I like their original works the most. I think they drew me really, really good. But like, I think the other pieces speak so much. You know, this is like I commissioned it, but I do think the other pieces speak volumes. Oh, look at how cute! And then it's like the high res. It's got the little belts and stuff. They did such. It's so good. I love it so much. I love it so much. Really makes me want to try and get back into drawing. And I have this watercolor. This one was really cool. I think the artist requested to draw me because they saw the other watercolors I got. Isn't this cute? This one's really cute. I look like a D&D character. And then they got the little baby. Ugh. They'd all be amazing prints. Yeah, well, I didn't pay for the copyright. They're skebs. They're skebs, but yeah. I have taste. I don't have the fan base to, like, make prints of all that. And then I have this I commissioned from my friend. And my friend drew this. This is one of my favorite arts. I have this in an ornate frame in my office. Like, I thrifted a vintage frame and I got this, like, printed on canvas and put it in the thing. You can do some more art soon, granted. If I get a canvas, my kiddo makes me draw for him. Oh, cute! That's cute. If I won the lottery, become the biggest donor/owner for a specific game studio? Ooh. Heart Captor? Mystic Adventure? Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have some other arts, but they're not watercolor. Those are my favorite, like, watercolor arts. If I had to pick. I don't have a lot of art on my VTuber, just because, I just didn't get a lot of art. Do you do pixel art? That is, yeah. It'd be funny if Wario was doing a thumbs up. I specifically asked if that could not happen. I was like, no. Not in this one. Maybe in the next one. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys, so... Were you able to find the artist? That's crazy, Skritty. Skritty, if you found the artist, could you, like, link me? Thanks, man. I guess not. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't speak Japanese, so... Whew. Okay. It's time for me to expire. Thank you guys so much for hanging out during all of this. Are we gonna raid anybody? Is there anyone I know online? That's a really good question. I don't even know who... I don't even know who up at this time of day. There's so many night owls I don't know. There's so many night owls I don't know. I'm like, who are you guys? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, thanks for drinking with me or hanging out while I drank. That was fun. Get a Gatorade in that system? No, I'm gonna drink some water. I have my water and I have the rest of my wine. Yippee! Yippee! See you guys tomorrow, mayhaps. Bye! If you heard that just now, congratulations. Thank you.